Welcome to Junior Historians. I'm Darcy, the middle school librarian from the St. Charles Public Library. Joining me is Lindsay Judd, the director of the St. Charles History Museum. Today, the junior historians are exploring the importance of the pickle in St. Charles history. Lindsay, I've been to the museum several times now, and I keep noticing the sign stating that we're the pickle capital of the world. Is this true?
It once was true. For about 40 years between 1960 and 2004, St. Charles was indeed called the pickle capital of the world.
Were we the largest producers of pickles or something?
Not at all. It was during this time that St. Charles was the home of the Pickle Packers International headquarters. They weren't a pickle factory, so they didn't make pickles, but instead they worked to encourage people to eat more pickles.
Can you share ways they promoted pickle consumption?
So the CEO of the company during this time was Bill the Dill Moore. He was the driving force of manufacturing pickle-themed items such as golf clubs, phones, purses, figurines, and more. There was even a Miss Pickle contest. There were so many pickle-themed products being sold from St. Charles that famous actors in Hollywood and even the royal family in England were known for being gifted with pickle items.
What happened to the company after 2004?
Well, they moved to Washington, D.C. and continue to educate people about pickles to this day. If you're interested in pickle recipes, facts, and activities, check out ilovepickles.org. And if you aren't a huge fan of pickles, they also share how to pickle many different vegetables as well.
What has St. Charles done over the last 20 years to keep the pickle love alive?
As a German Christmas tradition, families would hide a pickle ornament in their decorated Christmas trees. The first person to find the pickle would be the first to open the gifts. Using this tradition, the History Museum has hosted citywide pickle scavenger hunts by hiding pickle ornaments at participating businesses throughout town. Just over the summer, the museum hosted a program teaching families how to pickle their own cucumbers. And of course, every time we host a pickle program, we have to have a pickle display. And these displays have been featured at the museum and the municipal building. Cue the pickle montage. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. How many pickled peppers did Peter Piper peck?
Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. How many pickled peppers did Peter Piper pick?
Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. How many pickled peppers did Peter Piper pick?
Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. How many pickled peppers did Peter Piper pick?
Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. How many pickled peppers did Peter Piper pick?
Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. How many pickled peppers did Peter Piper pick?
Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. How many pickled peppers did Peter Piper Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. How many pickled peppers did Peter Piper pick?
Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. How many pickled peppers did Peter Piper pick?
Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. How many pickled peppers did Peter Piper pick?
Peter Piper picked pickled peppers. How many pickled peppers did Peter Piper pick?
Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. How many pickled peppers did
Peter Piper pick? Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. How many pickled peppers did Peter Piper pick? Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. How many pickled peppers did Peter Piper pick? Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. How many pickled peppers did Peter Piper pick?
Wow, that is a lot of pickles. Lindsay, where can our junior historians learn more?
To learn more about the history of St. Charles and to explore the St. Charles History Museum's website, click the link in the description below.
Thanks, Lindsay. Don't forget to pick up your pickle-related grab-and-go kit from the St. Charles History Museum starting Friday, January 14th, while supplies last. Now let's head into the exhibit and explore more.
Welcome back to the St. Charles History Museum. As we talked, there are a lot of products that Pickle Packers International made, and a lot of those artifacts came here to the museum. Here on display in our exhibit, we have a pickle phone, we have a visor, we have a pickle technical textbook, and we even have a pickle power golf ball. You can see these items here on display at the St. Charles History Museum.